Before this video starts, 57% of you guys are still not subscribed to this channel. If you wanna get your first copy of Windpin from Lilith, subscribe now. Thank you. Ife is still in the same slot, she won't move at all. Phantom Sisters moved up in my eyes to the good but situational list. Because I saw them in action now with the recent buff. I don't think they are meta. I don't think. Even with the buff, you need her R2 minimum. And she's good, for example, if you use her with CJ together instead of a Gabby. But I don't think she's not meta in a sense. And why am I getting pinged on Discord when I'm doing a tier list? Oh, it's this way. Nonetheless, Trevor jumps from trash to broken. I don't think I need to add anything to it. That's all about I have to say about that. Then we go to this tier list. Literally nothing changed here in this regard, except for Elliot to go from needs a buff to straight into meta since he got a buff. Then we have the niche tier list. Same. Laura gets an upgrade from niche to good but situational. Palmy also gets an upgrade to good but situational. And Raven gets a straight up upgrade to meta. That's for the bottom one. Then let's look at good but situational. Alexa gets a downgrade for me personally to... Oh no, Intizar gets an upgrade to good but situational. She gets an upgrade. There's one reason which I cannot tell you, but she gets an upgrade to good but situational. Then Alexa gets a downgrade to niche because she's very niche. But she does it good when she's in there, but it's not in a situational spot. Uday, I think, is right up there. Nothing changes about it. Zora is still there. Fabrice, I would actually downrank to niche. Actually, and Yon Chuan is at the bottom of this thing here. He gets a downgrade to niche. This is still the same thing here. Brewster gets an immediately jump up to meta. 100%. It doesn't it's not a biggie as a, but yeah, from I will actually remove this tier list meta but lacking. I think, or will I keep it? This one is moving up for me. Wait, did I finish now? No, she's in good but situational, 100%. Then here, I think that's fine. Nothing in there changed really too much. If we're going to meta but lacking, I will move Pandora down to good but situational. I will also move Fliling down to good but situational. And I will move Leo up to meta but lacking. To meta. Okay, let's look at the first category. I do want to rearrange things first. Since we didn't have an RTA till another RTA season, since I put him in there, I will still keep him in there because the last RTA season he was super relevant. So he will still stick in there for now. Pritzker. Then Meredith is getting downranked to good but situational. She's not meta relevant anymore. Then we have, yeah, Uno's downgraded. I think about if I wanna downgrade anything else in this category. Do I wanna downgrade anything? I was thinking for a second to put height in there as well. But then again, it's height. You can't really put height in there Like, because no. Lucas meta. No, 100% not. I think I will keep it this way. I was also thinking to downgrade Ashley, but there are some combinations which, because there's some teams where you can actually say, yo, Ashley, no, she's still meta, 100%. I think the rest is fine. I do think the rest is fine. Now let's look up into the broken tier. I will move Cecilia down to meta, not to broken anymore, but this is how I would rank it. Now I have to rearrange. How do I feel like these Espers needs to be ranked, also with the upcoming patch in mind? Ethan gets at the top of the list. 100%, like R2 Ethan, so relevant. R6 even more ridiculous. No fucking shot in hell ever. Like, he's 100% there. Second place is going straight up to tier. Third place is going to CJ, because CJ R2 or R6 CJ, way too fucking crazy. Way too fucking crazy to put him anywhere lower than that. Ginny stays there. Ahmed gets an upgrade. Tricky gets an upgrade there. I will now use Everett as some sort of benchmark. For me personally, height is moving down a lot on this list. She's moving straight up. Oh yeah. Clara moved up. No, actually, wait, no. Clara didn't move up. Clara did not move up in that sense. But she's good if you combine her, but it has to be looked individually. Abigail, yes. Lucas, Ollie, Sienna, Hyde. And we have to look at these two. Oh yeah, Elliot. Ooh, Elliot. It depends on what kind of PvP we're looking at. That's the only hard part for me. If we're looking at RTA, if we're talking about RTA, I probably, if it's only RTA, I would probably put him right here. His place would be right up here. If it's just RTA, but we're looking at PvP overall. And because of that, he is below Lucas. Why do I even put Raven in? Oh god, Raven, good fucking question. Raven now is a reliable stripper. Does her shit now. Has pursuits. I don't know where to rank Raven. Let's put her below Lucas. I think below Lucas is a good spot, I'd say. Because they do similar things, but the thing is Lucas just has higher base speed. So if both have their faster sets on it, Lucas just moves first. And no shot. This guy here is just got simply a down rank. This guy is simply a down rank. This is simply a down rank because he is really lacking nowadays. very simple why Unos got downranked is simple. There are so many R2 Ethans, R6 Ethan, Ashley, Avatara proc, Stun, Jinyu Yao, shit like that. That what Unos provides isn't even that good enough anymore, even if you're running a Clave team. And you can... And the thing is, you only get one turn of immunity from him. So whenever your other units use their skills, they don't have immunity, and then they get Avatara proc and shit like that. And they get debuffed. So Unos doesn't do much for you. Maybe at R6 we can talk about it. But he just doesn't give you sustain. Like, Clara is a way... Like, if you have R2 Ethan, Clara is just a better choice. Clara gives you sustain. She gives you... At R2, she gives you 2 turns immunity. At R4, she gives you more defense for your team. She can cleanse stuff. She's just better. I personally, for example, I don't even use Unos anymore. I retired my Unos. And now with the buff of TA, R6 TA, dude, you know there's no reason for you to ever use Unos again. You have R6 TA, why should you even use Unos? Why use Unos? You don't need it. You simply don't need Unos. You could argue because of the high base speed, but then again you can use Lucas. I would rather use Lucas than Unos with tier together. It's a PvP tier list. I summon. And looking at how the meta evolved, or how the meta evolved, he is not that great. And as the tier list says, he's meta but lacking. But he's not the meta anymore. The reason why people are using Unos is because they're trying to get the faster speed on Unos and get an advantage of like a couple of speed. But they're not using him because of him, but just because of the speed advantage they hope to get from using him. If that makes sense. But this is now the updated version of the tier list. And I mean, Luyan didn't get tested, right? But I do think he will be moved. Oh, he's still top of the list. And as I said, after the update, you won't see Unos at all. So now let's rank the new Espers for PvP. Yeah, well, okay, I'm over-exaggerating here, but maybe there. And Javid is a dead spot here. Oh yeah, we have a couple. Then Matthias just trash for PvP. About Yamato we don't even need to talk about, right? Izanami is the second one I would put in meta but lacking. I use her. I have specific teams with her. And I mean meta but lacking doesn't mean you don't use the unit, right? She's in there as well. And then we have Winpin. Winpin is just going up into the broken tier list. And the last one is Ginny. Ginny I did not see too much yet. But I already know Ginny is at least better than Hyde. I will put her for now there. I could put her higher, but for now, I think I put her there. She's just above Hyde. Is she better than Everett though? I mean, she's good, but Nah, no. I will leave it like that. I might put Leo a little bit down here. I think like here maybe. I think this looks good. This is still the tier. So this is now the PvP tier list. I could give Clara my Unos runes, but I don't know. Then I can give Tavor cannon without worry of getting stunned. Yeah, it's like different perspectives overall. Just because I'm ranking a unit a specific way doesn't mean you shouldn't use it, right? That's basically what it is. Like if you encounter if you're fighting an enemy Ashley, then Clara would be better than an Unas. If you're fighting an R6 Ethan, you don't want any AP pusher. And if you fight against someone who has literally no speed, like not a speed team but a tank team, then you don't even need to bring the Unas. Then you can just use Tia as your pusher, and that's about it. But yeah, guys, that's the tier list. That's how I rank the new units. It's just an updated version for the people who are watching this, which I will post on YouTube, right? If you want to get in-depth explanation of every single unit, you can watch the tier list from April. For that, I just rearranged stuff of how it looks like now. Personally, Fang is still number 1. Windpin is number 2. Tavor number 3 now. Sally is still number 6. She doesn't get moved down in the tier list because how do you counter R6 Sallys and Cecilias? Yes, you need a Tavor and you need a Windpin, for example. Or you need either one. You don't need both. That's not, but you need, like to counter R6 Sallys or Cecilia comps, you need either one of these two to even counter it. So that's why Sally R6 still belongs in the broken tier list. No, Tavor is not number 1. Number 1 is still Fang. Number 1 is Fang, number 2 is Win, number 3 is Tavor, and number 6 and number 4 is Sally. That's for that. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time.